The U.S. is in a constitutional crisis. The president remains in critical condition, and while the vice president is out of intensive care, he remains unable to assume his constitutional duties. Therefore, the Speaker of the House is the acting president. Continuity of government is a major concern. 1/3 of the U.S. Congress is dead or incapacitated, as are 2 members of the Supreme Court and senior members of the administration. Government functioning at the federal, state, and local levels has been brought to a near halt. After the failure of the first vaccine that seemed so promising 15 months ago, along with several other candidates, we now see fresh optimism.
Today, the President and First Lady test positive for COVID-19, and a massive effort is underway to quarantine and test the highest level officials and advisors in the country. Plus, the coronavirus test that the White House uses may not be the most accurate test on the market. And finally, a disappointing jobs report caps off a week of tens of thousands of corporate layoff announcements. I'm Mackenzie Sagalos, and this is CNBC After Hours. Stocks dropped today after news broke in the middle of the night that President Trump and First Lady Melania Trump tested positive for COVID-19. They're both quarantining and experiencing mild symptoms. The president himself currently has a low-grade fever, according to 3 people familiar with the situation. And the White House physician just disclosed this afternoon that Trump has received an antibody cocktail therapy that is not an approved drug for treating COVID-19. Now, this coronavirus diagnosis has completely upended Trump's re-election campaign. All of his scheduled events will either be postponed or held virtually. It's a stark change for Trump, who has maintained a busy travel schedule crisscrossing the country despite the pandemic. And